Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you a question. How do you start your day? What's the first thought in your mind when you wake up? For most people, it's stress, it's worry, it's the to-do list, and from the second they open their eyes, they're already reacting to life instead of creating it. But what if I told you there's a way to take control of your emotions, energy, and mindset before the world even gets a chance to influence you? A way to prime yourself for confidence, power, and success every single day. State management is the foundation of everything we do in life. Every action, every decision, every success, and every failure is dictated by the state we are in at any given moment. Think about it. Have you ever had a day where everything felt effortless, where your energy was high, your focus was sharp, and challenges seemed easy to overcome? Now, contrast that with a day where you felt drained, overwhelmed, and stuck. The difference wasn't in the external circumstances. It was in the internal state you were operating from. Most people go through life without realizing that they have the power to control their emotional and physiological state at will. They react to situations rather than proactively shaping their mindset and energy. They wait for good news to feel happy, for motivation to take action, or for external validation to feel confident. But the truth is, the most successful people don't leave their state to chance. They actively cultivate it, mastering the ability to shift from fear to courage, from hesitation to certainty, and from exhaustion to full engagement in a matter of moments. Your state is influenced by three primary forces: physiology, focus, and language. Physiology is the fastest and most direct way to change your state. The way you breathe, move, and carry yourself sends direct signals to your nervous system about how you should feel. Slouched shoulders, shallow breathing, and low energy create a state of lethargy and doubt, whereas deep breathing, powerful posture, and strong movement generate confidence and vitality. High performers know this and use their body as a tool to command their emotions instead of being ruled by them. This is why elite athletes, speakers, and leaders use specific movement patterns, breathing techniques, and power poses before stepping into high-stakes situations. Focus is the second key element of state management. Whatever you focus on, you feel. If you fixate on what's missing, what's wrong, or what could go wrong, your brain will magnify those problems and create anxiety. But if you train yourself to focus on solutions, opportunities, and what you can control, you develop an unstoppable mindset. The mind is like a magnifying glass. Whatever you place it over expands. If you consciously direct your focus towards gratitude, progress, and possibility, you prime yourself for success and resilience. The third force is language, both the words we say out loud and the silent dialogue we hold in our minds. Language shapes meaning, and meaning shapes emotion. If you constantly tell yourself, "I'm exhausted, I can't handle this," or "I'm not good enough," your brain accepts those statements as commands. But if you shift your language to empowering phrases like, "I've got this," "I am built for this," or "I always find a way," your entire physiology responds and your state shifts instantly. The words you use are not just descriptions, they are declarations of the reality you create. Mastering state management is about training yourself to control these three forces instead of being controlled by them. When you take charge of your physiology, focus, and language, you gain the ability to step into any situation with confidence, clarity, and power. Life no longer happens to you, you happen to life. Rewiring your mind for success is about breaking free from unconscious patterns that hold you back and installing new empowering beliefs and habits that drive you forward. Most people operate on autopilot, running the same mental programs they've been conditioned with since childhood. These programs determine how they see themselves, what they believe is possible, and how they respond to challenges. The problem is that many of these programs are outdated, limiting, and based on fear rather than possibility. If you want to create a new level of success in your life, you have to upgrade the way you think, just like updating the software on a computer. The first step in rewiring your mind is awareness. You cannot change what you do not recognize. Most limiting beliefs are so deeply ingrained that people don't even realize they are there. These beliefs often sound like, "I'm not good enough," "success is hard," "I don't deserve wealth," or "I always mess things up." They run in the background, influencing decisions and behaviors without conscious thought. But the moment you shine a light on these beliefs, you begin to take away their power. You start questioning them. Are they really true? Or are they just stories you've told yourself for years? Once you recognize these patterns, the next step is to replace them with new empowering beliefs. This isn't about simply thinking positively. It's about conditioning your brain with new, powerful associations. The brain is highly adaptable, a quality known as neuroplasticity, which means it can be rewired through repetition and new experiences. If you consistently tell yourself, I am unstoppable, I always find a way, or I deserve success, your brain will eventually accept these statements as truth. The key is not just saying them, but feeling them. Emotion is what imprints beliefs into the nervous system. When you say empowering statements with intensity and conviction, they begin to override the old programming. Visualization is another powerful tool in this process. The mind doesn't distinguish between real and vividly imagined experiences. When you close your eyes and see yourself succeeding, overcoming obstacles, and achieving your goals, your brain creates new neural connections that make those outcomes feel real. This mental rehearsal conditions you to expect success, which in turn influences your actions and decisions. Athletes, performers, and high achievers use visualization because they understand that success happens in the mind before it happens in reality. Another crucial factor in rewiring your mind is the environment you expose yourself to. People you spend time with, the books you read, the conversations you engage in, all of these shape your mental blueprint. If you surround yourself with negativity, doubt, and excuses, your mind absorbs those influences. But if you immerse yourself in growth, learning, and high standards, you naturally begin to think and act differently. Success is contagious when you place yourself in the right environment. Rewiring your mind is not a one-time event, but a daily commitment. Just like going to the gym to build physical strength, you must train your mind consistently. With practice, the new beliefs and habits become second nature, and what once seems impossible becomes your new reality. Breath, movement, and focus are the three pillars of peak performance and emotional mastery. They determine the quality of your energy, your mindset, and how you show up in any given moment. Most people underestimate their power, but the reality is that every emotional state, whether it's confidence, fear, joy, or stress, has a physical pattern. And if you can control your breath, move with purpose, and direct your focus intentionally, you can shift your state instantly and create the results you want. Breath is the foundation of everything. The way you breathe determines how much oxygen your brain receives, which directly impacts your mental clarity, energy levels, and emotional state. Shallow, rapid breathing signals stress and anxiety to the body, activating the fight or flight response. On the other hand, deep, controlled breathing calms the nervous system, lowers stress hormones, and increases mental sharpness. That's why practices like diaphragmatic breathing, box breathing, and rapid oxygenation techniques are used by elite athletes, military professionals, and high performers across all fields. A simple shift in breathing can take you from feeling overwhelmed to feeling in control in seconds. The moment you learn to regulate your breath, you gain the ability to regulate your emotions and reactions. Movement is the second key to mastering your state. The way you use your body determines how you feel. If you're slouched over, breathing shallowly, and moving sluggishly, your brain associates that posture with low energy and lack of confidence. But when you stand tall, move with energy, and use powerful gestures, your brain gets the signal that you are in a strong, confident state. The fastest way to shift your emotions is to change your physiology. That's why great leaders, speakers, and athletes use movement to put themselves in peak states before important moments. They jump, stretch, and engage their muscles to generate energy. If you've ever felt tired but suddenly became energized after a workout, a dance, or even just shaking out tension, you've experienced firsthand how movement transforms your mental and emotional state. Motion creates emotion. Focus is the third and most powerful tool for directing your state. Where focus goes, energy flows. Your mind can only concentrate on one dominant thought at a time, and whatever you focus on expands in your awareness. If you focus on problems, limitations, and what could go wrong, your brain will magnify those fears, leading to stress and hesitation. But if you train yourself to focus on solutions, opportunities, and gratitude, your entire mindset shifts. Your brain starts searching for ways to succeed instead of reasons to fail. The ability to shift focus in a split second is what separates those who thrive from those who stay stuck. This is why high achievers practice visualization, affirmations, and mindfulness. They are training their focus like a muscle, making sure it works for them instead of against them. By mastering breath, movement, and focus, you create an unstoppable internal foundation. You become someone who can shift into peak performance at will, no longer controlled by external circumstances, but instead controlling how you respond to them. Gratitude is one of the most powerful forces for transforming mindset, emotions, and overall quality of life. It is the foundation upon which true success, fulfillment, and resilience are built. Many people chase external achievements thinking that once they reach a certain level of success, wealth, or recognition, they will finally feel happy and fulfilled. But the truth is, success without gratitude feels empty. People achieve incredible things and still feel like something is missing because they never learned how to appreciate what they already have. Gratitude is not just about being thankful, it is about rewiring the brain to focus on abundance rather than lack, on possibilities rather than problems. The mind is like a filter, constantly scanning for information that aligns with what it already believes. If someone is always focused on what is wrong, what they do not have, or what they wish were different, their brain will reinforce that perspective. They will find more reasons to feel frustrated, stressed, or overwhelmed. But when someone intentionally shifts their focus to gratitude, their entire experience of life changes. The brain begins searching for things to appreciate, training itself to recognize opportunities, joy, and abundance. This is not just a feel-good concept, it is backed by science. Studies have shown that practicing gratitude consistently leads to lower stress levels, improved mental health, stronger relationships, and even physical benefits such as better sleep and a stronger immune system. Gratitude also has the power to shift emotional states in an instant. It is impossible to feel fear, anger, or stress while deeply experiencing gratitude at the same time. When someone is truly grateful, they are present. They are not stuck in past regrets or future anxieties. They are fully engaged in the moment. This state of presence is what allows people to make better decisions, take inspired action, and connect more deeply with others. It creates an internal sense of peace and certainty, which is essential for handling life's challenges with resilience and confidence. Another reason gratitude is so powerful is that it turns what people have into enough. Many people live in a constant state of, I'll be happy when they make more money, when they find the right relationship, when they achieve a big goal. But gratitude allows them to experience fulfillment now, in this moment, regardless of external circumstances. That does not mean they stop striving for more, but rather that they enjoy the journey instead of delaying happiness until some future event. This shift creates a sense of inner wealth that no amount of external success can replace. Gratitude is also a powerful connector. When someone expresses genuine appreciation for others, it strengthens relationships, builds trust, and deepens connections. People want to be around those who recognize and acknowledge their contributions. A simple thank you or a heartfelt appreciation can change someone's entire day and create a ripple effect that extends far beyond what is immediately visible. Gratitude fuels positivity, strengthens leadership, and creates an energy that attracts more of what is good in life. Momentum is the driving force behind every great achievement. It is what separates those who make consistent progress from those who start strong but fade away. The key to creating lasting momentum is to build daily habits that generate energy, focus, and action. Most people wait for motivation to strike before they take action, but high achievers understand that momentum is something they create, not something they wait for. Action fuels motivation, not the other way around. The moment someone takes the first step, no matter how small, their energy shifts, their confidence grows, and they begin building unstoppable forward motion. One of the most effective ways to create momentum daily is through a powerful morning routine. The way a person starts their day sets the tone for everything that follows. If they begin with intention, movement, gratitude, and focus, They enter the day with clarity and energy. On the other hand, if they start the day by hitting snooze, checking their phone, or reacting to external demands, they immediately fall into a reactive state rather than a proactive one. Small morning rituals like deep breathing, stretching, visualization, and setting clear intentions act as a launch pad for momentum. These simple practices create the emotional and physical state necessary to take on challenges with confidence. Another crucial factor in generating momentum is stacking small wins early in the day. Progress builds confidence, and confidence fuels further action. Completing a workout, making a powerful decision, or simply following through on a commitment creates a sense of accomplishment that carries into the next task. This is why successful people celebrate small victories. They understand that every step forward compounds over time. The brain thrives on progress, and even minor achievements release dopamine, reinforcing positive habits and making it easier to keep going. Momentum is also created by eliminating friction and distractions. People often lose momentum not because they lack motivation, but because they allow too many interruptions to derail their focus. Every time they stop to check a notification, hesitate on a decision, or delay action, they break their own rhythm. The best way to maintain forward motion is to simplify priorities, remove unnecessary distractions, and design an environment that supports productivity. Structuring the day in a way that minimizes decision fatigue and maximizes efficiency keeps the mind clear and engaged. Consistency is the foundation of momentum. It is not about doing everything perfectly. It is about showing up every day, even when conditions are not ideal. Progress is not made in massive leaps. It is made in the daily commitment to taking action, refining skills, and pushing through resistance. There will always be obstacles, setbacks, and moments of doubt, but those who continue moving forward despite challenges are the ones who achieve long-term success. The key is to focus on what can be controlled: attitude, effort, and response to adversity. By reinforcing empowering habits, taking intentional action, and refusing to stop, anyone can create unstoppable momentum that turns dreams into reality.